Besties, do you know what time it is? It's MKAL time. Hello besties and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today marks the start of this year's mystery knit-along journey, as we are going to be dyeing up some yarn today in pretty colours and casting on for the 2025 installment of Stephen West's Mystery Shawl knit-along. And oh my goodness, I am so excited. The theme this year is Mystery Musical, which to me sounds just about amazing, and I cannot wait to get started and see where the journey takes us this year. If you're new here, hi, and you are unfamiliar with the MKAL, like what is MKAL? What is this MKAL that is speaker stuff? Here is a brief explanation for you. Every year, the knitwear designer Stephen West hosts a mystery knit-along during the month of October, where everyone who wants to join in knits a shawl together. Only it's a mystery, and we don't know what it's going to look like until the end of the shawl, until the end of the month, until like the end of the project. Every week in October you get a clue with part of the pattern, so like the start of the shawl, then the next part, then the next part, and then the final part. It's really fun. It's super fun to follow the mystery and see the what the shawl grows into. Typically Stephen West makes really graphic and fun and colourful shawls with lots of different textures and elements, and sometimes with modular pieces as well. Lots of like brioche and fun textures, like I said. So it's truly like embarking on an adventure. And this will be my, fifth shawl knit-along? My fifth year doing MKAL, and last year I did a challenge to myself for the first time here on the channel to actually finish the shawl during the month of October. The previous three shawls I had done, I finished way later than October. Last year I actually managed to finish it within the month, and that was really fun. It was really fun, it was really exciting, and it was a great challenge, and I really enjoyed making videos about it as well. So this year I want to try to do the same thing. I want to try it again, and I want to see how we do. And I want to see what the shawl turns into. And because I am me, I am also this year again going to be dyeing my yarn myself. I'm going to be dyeing these 4 skeins into my MKAL colours. Last year I based it on one of my favourite My Little Ponies, Minty. So we had a pink and mint shawl, and this year will be no different. We're going to go pony again, and we're doing light yellow, baby blue, baby pink, and lavender. Missed my finger there. Lavender. Those are all favourite pony colours, like these. And maybe most specifically, my personal pony that I designed for myself. Her name is Shaiyeh because I like coffee. Anyway, I feel like I've been talking a lot. I kind of want to get the dye pots going so we can actually get some colour on these and get started with the shawl. So let's go. MKAL 2025, we are off. So it is time for the yarn to be thrown into the dye pots. I'm prepping them slightly by adding some zip ties. This is just to keep them separated and also for an easier time flipping them while dyeing. Then in a pre-soak with vinegar they go. I'm going to be using acid dye for these yarns, so I like to add white vinegar to my pre-soak. Then they just need to marinate in there for a bit before going in the colour bath. Whilst we're soaking, I am going to mix up some new dyes. I use dye from the brand Greener Shades, and the colours we're mixing today are turquoise and yellow. So those two are the ones I'm mixing. Then we can start with the colour adventures. I'm going to be dyeing one colour at a time, as we have 4 different ones today, and I'll start with the yellow. This is the one I'm the most nervous about because I know from earlier experience this specific dye is a bit moody. Our last jar of it separated and got weird and slimy pretty quickly, and also the results are sometimes not exactly what you asked for, which may or may not be some subtle foreshadowing here. But right now I like what I'm looking at. Some parts are the right butter yellow shade with some darker parts for variegation. I'll let it do its thing for a bit, looking like forbidden noodles. Anyway, I'll get the turquoise done as well straight away. I should get more of the trays for dyeing, but since I'm looking for tonal or almost solid yarns today, using a big pot like this works too. And this yarn is looking very nice so far. I like it. The yellow is getting intense though. I am slightly worried, but we'll see after washing. Next, pink. I've dyed pink with this recipe before, and again it's looking kind of dark, but a very pretty colour. I think I got a little trigger happy with the colours here, but it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. Last colour is the purple, and this I like a lot. Awesome. I let these cool out on the balcony and then washed them and decided the yellow, it needs a do-over. It's very solidly bright yellow, which is kind of the opposite of what I wanted. I don't know what happened, but the dye got more intense as we worked. I think I'll throw pony to the wind right now and overdye this with a dark brown. I don't have a dark brown, so I'll mix one. Kinda looking promising. In you go, neon noodle. And yes, this is already looking a lot better, but also kind of like yakisoba. And now I'm hungry. But I want this to really cover the yellow, so I'm gonna keep adding dark brown dye. Luckily, brown is easy to make. If you ever played with watercolors as a kid, you'll know. Just mix whatever until it's brown. But as a person with an art education, I used green and red and added some of the black dye from this series. It's more like a very dark purple than a true black, so it was a good addition to mute these colors. Normally I would also add a touch of yellow to the mix, but since the base yarn is yellow, I skipped that color this time. And honestly, this is looking great. Not what I was going for, but I am not gonna complain.
3 days later.
So hello, I have a check-in, and I think we can safely disregard like the entire intro of this video when it comes to the theme of my shawl. Yeah, you saw it happen. I re-dyed some of my yarn because this is what we have at the moment, and now it's like a coffee chocolate kind of brown, and I like this, but it used to be so brightly yellow that I was just like, no. This is not gonna happen. This is not a colour I want in my shawl. This is not something I want to wear on me like ever. I like butter yellow. I wanted butter yellow, but I don't like bright yellow, right? I do enjoy a neon in a detail, but that wasn't a neon. It was just brightly bright, very, very bright yellow, and that was not the vibe. So I overdyed it, and now it's brown. And while I do think these two turn out really gorgeous, and these three together are pretty nice. These two, I don't think they are for the shawl, honestly. This would have been perfect with a butter yellow because that would have been my top most favourite pony, Lemon Drop. But the yellow didn't turn out the right colour, so yeah. I might still use this in the shawl. I'm undecided. I have an unboxing to do in a second, but like this also turned out beautiful. I really love it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it for the shawl. On the other hand, this is also a very nice combination of colours. But my plan right now is skein these up and save for a rainy day. The pink, very nice, very good. Very happy with the pink. Pink, this one, and then I have this in my stash. This is a merino yarn as well, and I bought some commercial yarn. I was so upset the evening after dyeing all of these that while 3 out of 4 colours turn out really, really pretty, and I like the brown now that it's overdyed, my vision kind of went up in smoke. It kind of evaporated. It kind of won't happen. So I went on to panic buy a light pink that I now see is almost exactly the same frigging colour. I went on to buy a light pink, and I also added in some white mohair for a mohair dye. So I think the vision right now is go this, and these two. Right? Is that nice? Or should we rather do these? I'm not sure now. Is this nice? I kind of like this. But yeah, I'm gonna do some thinking. I'm gonna also wind my yarn, and that's the update. This isn't a pony, but yeah, no, the pony theme went kind of out of the window, so I don't know, but that's where we're at. I'll do some thinking and then we'll start, because today is actually cast on day and I'm stressing a little bit, but it's fine. It's gonna turn out gorgeous and everything is gonna be okay, and I'm gonna be happy, and it's gonna be good. So yeah, let me wind these skeins and do some more thinking, and I'll catch up with you. My indecisiveness didn't stop there, and I spent some time trying to figure out what yarn combo I liked best. If you follow me on Instagram or you're in the Discord, you may have seen me do polls about what colour combo everyone liked best, because I was truly stumped, and I had kind of locked my brain in thinking I should use the commercial yarn in one of the combinations. Then people in the Discord started suggesting other combos, and I realised my two desk buddies for the day, Love and Serenity, perfectly matched the turquoise and pink. And besties, I think we have a winner. It feels like fate. We are gonna Labushawl. And with that decided on, I'm gonna wind all of these skeins. And that's our 4 yarns all wound up and ready to go. We also, again, have some white mohair this year. And now it is finally time to cast on. I have brand new unicorn needles, a nice glass of a cozy beverage, Stephen's video pulled up, and yeah, let's go! Step 1 is planning out what colours are colour A, B, C and D. I think I've chosen a good order with brown as A, beige as B, blue as C and pink as D. We shall see though, I can always change things later. Let's cast on and start. So how I like to do MKAL is I like to not look ahead in the video, avoid all possible spoilers, and also not read ahead in the pattern. I want to experience it like surprise after surprise. It's the way I've always done it, and it's the most fun for me. Also, I want to thank everyone for the suggestions for when it comes to the pointy needles. In the end, I chose to try these Addy Unicorn lace needles. They are pointier than my previous needles, but still pretty blunt, just long-nosed. They do work a lot better though, so I enjoy these and I like the swirly texture. I did fall for the pink cord, yes. I am truly hopeless, but I will go back to the suggestions another day and try another pointy needle, because I am still like not pointy enough, but it's fine. We're past the first 2 techniques in the first part of the pattern, and now it is time for— wait, did he just say brioche option? Heck yeah, we're brioche. I am so happy we get to do brioche already. This is one of my favourite knitting techniques, perhaps made evident by me wearing a full brioche sweater. My brioche is knit in the brown and blue, and it is looking amazing. Like, just look at that, gorgeous. Next we add another welt with colour B for beige. And then I am actually going to add my mohair together with pink in the eyelet section. Eyelets have been kind of something I don't enjoy knitting, but maybe they'll be better now with slightly pointier needles. Turns out that yes it is better, which is lucky because there's quite a few eyelets here, but OMG, does this look gorgeous or what? It kind of looks like a little fan. And that's the first part of glue 1 done. That's a very cute beginning of a shawl. Kind of reminds me of shawlography. Wait, this video is how long? Oh wow, this is going to be a big clue, isn't it? I'll have to pick this back up in the morning. Good night. Good morning everyone, I hope you have your coffee and are ready to continue tackling clue 1 because I sure am. I'm jumping straight in for scallop 2, which is the same thing over again, and we attach it to scallop 1 as we knit. For this we also need a second needle if we're doing brioche, which yes, of course, we're doing brioche. Second needle attached and on we go. Hello, hi. I want to check in. I'm loving how this is looking so far. I love my colours. I was so worried that I wouldn't like what I'm knitting on because of the colours. The colours not turning out like I wanted, but so far I love how this is looking. I adore the coffee colours together with the pastels, with the labubu colours, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. It is currently Monday the 6th of October and I am very far behind because I've been doing lots of other things this weekend. I didn't sit down and work on this as I had planned because other things happened. I didn't have as much time to knit as I wanted, and as a result this is where we're at. I'm about to end the brioche on the second scallop. I have not read ahead, but I am assuming, since I'm like not even halfway into the video, we're going to do a third scallop as well. I don't know, we shall see, but I'm interested to see where this is going to continue, and I really like the scallop element. I also like the modular thingy joining it as we go, so I'm having a lot of fun. I'm planning on finishing this scallop today, and hopefully we can wrap up this video tomorrow. But yeah, excited. Just wanted to check in and talk a little because last time we talked I was feeling dejected and sad and like I'm very bad at dyeing yarn. Just didn't go like I wanted, like I planned, and that's okay, that happens sometimes, and as a result we have a labubu and coffee shawl. Yeah, I should get back to knitting actually. I'm gonna go grab some coffee again because it is now afternoon and I had this morning. There is a bit of a cup graveyard on my desk today, so yeah, I'll see you around the video. Thanks for chatting. With more coffee to fuel me, I am getting right back into knitting once again. I didn't get super far though, because this was the day where we ended up with our laundry stuck in the laundry room of our apartment complex, and that was the whole thing. So I didn't knit much before stream that day, unfortunately. Hence the jump forward to the next morning in full lounge set mode because I was feeling drained. And on Tuesdays I also have just a few hours of work time before it's horse time. So I did what I could with my time that day, and honestly now I'm starting to feel a little bit stressed about being able to finish this clue on time, but we press on with the help of the orange quality control inspector, of course. Also, if you want the lore about the laundry room, TLDR is the lock broke, so nobody could get in, and they would have charged us an extortionate amount of money to come out here and fix it that day, so our laundry was stuck in the machines overnight. We have now bought a washing machine because that was the last straw with the communal laundry room. Anyway, full rant is in my recent live stream if you want to hear it. But with scallop 2 finished and all slipped onto the spare needle, we can now start scallop 3. Yay, progress! It was also just like knitting scallop 2, so no new techniques, just a lot of fun and cozy knitting. Getting to the brioche section feels like a treat every time. And that is scallop 3 all done. I feel like I'm going faster now that I've done all the techniques a few times, so we're starting to find a nice rhythm. Hi, I'm gonna check in quickly. I'm very lean back because I have the boy on my lap. We did 3 scallops, and now I thought we were going to continue from there for scallop 4 because there's a full scallop. I thought we were going to continue like we did with the others, but turns out we're going to pick up from this one, the first scallop, but I'm going to have to do that later today because right now I'm about to leave to go to the stables and say hi to the horses. But this is what we're looking like at the moment, and I absolutely love this. This is so pretty. I'm so glad I got to do brioche in the first clue. I love brioche. I love brioche a lot. It's one of my favorite knitting techniques. I'm so excited. We have some in this one, and with the like hidden blue. It's so gorgeous. And like I said in the last check-in, I absolutely love the colours as well. I'm going to scroll ahead. I usually don't do that, but we have Scallop 4 and a 5th. So I don't know, I'm not going to look at where that one starts. This is a very big first clue. Very, very big. I don't mind. Like, it's so cool. I love this. It looks great. It looks great. I'm so happy with my colours. But yeah, I need to get going. So thank you for chatting for a second. I'll get back to knitting later today when I'm back home. Can't wait to see where this will go after all of the scallops. Watch this shawl just be scallops upon scallops. I wouldn't hate that, but hopefully the scallops would be different than in clue 2. But if we just did scallops, that won't be a problem for me. Like I said, I need to get going, so I'll see you around in the video. Back home from the horses, and we are back to knitting. The start of Scallop 4 was for some reason pretty tricky for me with attaching it to the other side of the scallops, but after the first few rows I had it all under control again, thankfully, and I spent the rest of the night knitting on that scallop. The next morning I was under the impression I had one more scallop to do. Then we end this video and I start editing. It is, by the way, Wednesday, aka the day before clue 2 day. More subtle foreshadowing for you. The first thing I need to do today is move my Scallop 4 stitches onto the spare needle, as well as change to a longer cable because this shawl start is getting pretty big now. But then I could finally start Scallop 5 right above our first scallop, and this was fun because now we attach it to both scallops 2 and 4. I don't know what it is, but modular knitting is so much fun. Anyway, other than that, we have the same techniques again in this scallop. And that is Scallop 5 done! Now surely we're at the end of clue 1? Nope. Turns out there is yet another scallop in this clue for a total of 6 scallops. So we pick back up and work through that one as well, with a change of clothes because I had to go in between scallops 5 and 6 to film the outro for this video. Anyway, we knit. And now we are at the end of clue 1 for real. All I need to do is slip all of my stitches onto the working needle and then it is time for clue 2. And this is what it looks like. Isn't that just so pretty though? I adore it and I think it turned out amazing. But also so big. Makes me wonder how big the end result is gonna be. But anyway, now it is late and I am a little tired, so I am going to bed. See you tomorrow. Well, besties, we made it through MKAL week 1 and OMG, this was a big clue. So big, in fact, that I, as of filming this outro, am not actually completely done. I have one more scallop to finish after this over here, and as you saw in the video footage, I actually did that today, only I needed to film this before I could sit down to knit and finish this, so wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff. Anyway, I enjoyed this a lot. I really like modular knitting. It's a lot of fun and I adore how my colours look in the shawl so far. The little hidden blue and all of the pink, it looks really detailed, but it's a really simple technique. I absolutely love it and I am so delighted again with the hidden blue that we got to knit brioche so early on in the pattern. I don't know if we're gonna have any more brioche, but at least I got to knit a lot of brioche in the start of the shawl and I am so happy about that. If you know anything about me, like brioche brioche is one of my favorite knitting techniques. It's one of my favorite knitted textures. It's so squishy. I can't get enough of it. It's so great. So I am very, very happy. But OMG, can we talk about the colours for a bit? I was so stressed and upset at first. If you follow me on Instagram or if you're in my Discord, you saw me on cast on day, stressing about what colour combination I was going to go with. Like, the yarn I dyed didn't turn out quite right. This is the best one of the ones, like, in the first batch of dyeing. This was the No, actually, both of these, I have nothing bad to say about any of these, but if you saw the beginning of the video where we dyed the yarn, this started life as a very yellow skein of yarn. It was supposed to be butter yellow. It was beautiful in the pan, and then bam, neon, very yellow, and now it looks like this. So yeah, the yarn I dyed didn't turn out quite right, and then the yarn I panic ordered also didn't turn out quite right, and that was upsetting to me because these two, in my opinion, clash in real life. They look very nice on camera, I have to say. This looks nice. In real life though, yuck. Anyway, I can still use this yarn, no problem. In fact, I am using it right now. I'm putting it into this new cast on that I have. This is berry toned Broom Rider socks that I cast on the other day on stream. Which stick around for a little bit and I'll talk a little bit about the sock. But anyway, sure. You know all of this because you watched the video, and that's why we're here at the end of the video, but I want to talk, sorry. I had Love and Serenity sitting on my desk that day as my desk buddies. I swear I'm not shoehorning Labubu into every video I post because of virality or anything. I just genuinely really like these. I really love these guys, and I had these two as my desk buddies on that fateful day, and I realized they match perfectly. It felt like fate. I love it so much. I had to go with it. I had to go with the Labubu yarn. I was supposed to do pony yarn because pony is my main thing, but I guess this year I am Labubuing, and so we Labubu. We make Labushawl. It's okay, it's fine, it's mystery Labubu. They are blind box toys after all, so I guess it's a mystery shawl, a mystery toy. It's great. But anyway, I think it all looks amazing together so far. I love it. Like I said, I absolutely love it. I adore it. And I'm very happy that we're doing this again this year. It reminds me of cake and coffee with the browns and the berry and the, like, I love it. I am here for those vibes. But yeah, did you start your MKAL shawl yet? Or were you waiting to see videos and posts from the first week of knitting to see if it's something you'll like the looks of to decide whether you're gonna do it or not? I'm kind of low-key hoping that I can influence at least one person to try MKAL from watching this video, because it is so much fun. It's genuinely so much fun, and even if it looks kind of daunting, I promise it's simple techniques, and with Stephen's tutorial video you can totally do it. It's very easy to follow, even I think if you're a fairly new knitter, you can totally do it, and he has easier options for more difficult stuff like the brioche. Brioche isn't difficult, I promise. Don't be scared of brioche. I said this last year as well, I'll say it again. Don't be scared of brioche. I've had requests to do a brioche tutorial. I will do it at some point. It's so much fun. But anyway, rant over. He has great tutorials that go with every clue, so you can totally do it if you feel like it. Anyway, on to clue 2. On to clue 2. We are gonna go on to clue 2, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna film an intro for that right after filming this, so if I look the same right now as I do at the start of the next video about the shawl, you'd be right, because yeah, again, timey-wimey, wobbly stuff. Next video will be both clue 2 and 3, and it will be out in a couple of weeks. So next week we will do another craft, which I'm also very excited about. It's hiding behind me and a secret, so you can't see it yet, but yeah, next week we'll do something else, and then we'll go back to shawl and do 2 weeks in one, and I'm very excited, although I'll knit it. You get what I'm saying. Anyway, sock. I'm going to interrupt our MKAL fun for 1 second with a little announcement, because I have a little announcement to make. This video is sponsored by me. Just kidding, but today is release day for these socks, and I am super excited. These are the Broom Rider socks, and they are now up on Ko-fi and on Ravelry for you to get if you want. And like I said, I'm so excited about these. It's the first time in a very long time I've released a sock pattern, and these have been in the plans for so long, like literal years, and I'm very happy to announce they are now out. They are now out, they are posted, they are ready to be knit. They have been tested, people have made amazing test knit socks. They are so beautiful, so many awesome colours, and I hope you'll at least check out the listing and look at the test knitters photos. Maybe like them on Ravelry. If you're not going to knit them, maybe you like them. I don't know. The links are down below if you're interested. And there is also a matching mitts pattern that I posted a couple of years ago. I've updated the pattern as well. It has a new update as of today. But yeah, you can make a matching pair of socks and mitts. But also, to celebrate release of these socks, as well as spooky season and Socktober, I'm going to do a knit along. We're going to do a knit along for these socks and also the mitts. The two Broom Riders patterns, we're going to do a knit along for those until the end of November. And yeah, you can find more info about the knit along on Instagram and probably also my community tab on here and on Ko-fi, and I'll have all three linked in the video description. So if you want to join a knit along, then there is one. So yeah, I started a pair of socks, so I'm ready for the knit along, and yeah, I'm very excited. So hopefully you'll like these. They have little garter rows, they have a higher partridge heel, they have a gusset under the foot, and they have a contrasty toe heel and cuff and picots. So yeah, hopefully you'll like these, and hopefully you'll join me for some knit along fun. But anyway, sorry, we're gonna go back to shawl, because that is what the video is about. I am curious to hear about you. Are you doing MKAL? What colours are you using? And if you're not knitting the shawl, if you were to knit the shawl, what colours would you pick? That I want to know. OMG, I just realised if I get enough scraps of these yarns, like the ones I have in the shawl, these yarns, all four of them, I should totally make a pair of Broom Riders mitts or socks in these yarns to match my shawl. That would be so cute. But anyway, tell me about your shawl thoughts. Tell me about them in a comment down below. And if you're not feeling up to chatting, that's of course fine too. Feel free to leave some cake or snack themed emojis in the comments and I will emoji right back at you. And also, while you are in the comments, please also take a small second to like the video if you liked it, as that helps me out a ton. Thank you. And also, if you are new here, hi, hello and welcome. Did you click the video because of shawl? Or did you click the video because of labubu? Whatever the reason was, I am so grateful for you being here, so thank you. If you are new and you'd like to keep seeing what I get up to here on the channel in the future with my videos and projects, please consider clicking the subscribe button down below and also ring the bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. I make all kinds of fun stuff on here, like right now, the shawl challenge. We're going to try and finish this within a month. I make project videos, tutorials, crochet challenges, cozy vlogs, and I am also live once a week on Mondays for some cozy knit or crochet hangout shenanigans. So if this sounds like something for you, feel free to stick around and join the little cozy crafting club we have going here on the channel. We also have a Discord, which is linked down below, just like everything else. And if you are feeling extra or even super cozy, you can also become a member of the channel. Don't forget to check out the new sock pattern and knit along for it. And yeah, I need to get back to knitting on my shawl. That was a lot of talking. I really need to get back to knitting now. So thank you all so very much for watching and for being here today, and I will see you again very soon in my next video. You take care now. Good luck with your shawls. Bye!